more than 35 years. The ruling Communist Party strictly enforced a one-child policy, as the country tried to address overpopulation and alleviate poverty. But as the economy boomed, China found its population aging and its labor force shrinking. In a bid to mitigate the economic risks posed by falling birth rates, the party announced in 2015 that it would allow married couples to have 2 children. But after a brief uptick in 2016, the national birth rate has been falling year on year, prompting the party to loosen the policy even further to 3 children. Still, the public doesn't appear convinced. The formal passing of the country's new 3-child policy into law on Friday was met with widespread skepticism and criticism on Chinese social media, with many women expressing anxiety over the rising cost of living and entrenched gender inequality in the workplace. Many argued that raising 3 children would be prohibitively expensive, and out of reach for most urban couples, many of whom face stagnating wages, fewer job opportunities, and grueling hours at work. "I don't even want to have 1 child, let alone 3, said one comment on Weibo, China's heavily censored Twitter-like platform, which garnered more than 51,000 likes. Though wealth inequality and overwork are problems seen around the world, in China they are exacerbated by entrenched gender roles that often place the bulk of housework and childcare on women. Will men have paternity leave for their 3 children, then?" One person wrote pointedly on Weibo, with more than 67,000 likes. There is currently no national law that provides paternity leave in China. That imbalance in parental responsibility means it's difficult for women to balance work with motherhood. Ever since the proposal for the 3-child policy was announced earlier this year, much of the debate has centered around fears that it could ultimately worsen conditions for working women. In recent years, many Chinese women have reported facing job discrimination based on their marital or parental status, with employers who are often reluctant to pay maternity leave. A report by Human Rights Watch earlier this year, which drew on studies, social media reports, news coverage, court documents, and interviews, found that women in some companies are told to wait their turn to take maternity leave. If they become pregnant ahead of schedule, they can be fired or punished. Unsurprisingly, many younger career-minded women in China have become increasingly disillusioned with traditions and institutions like marriage and childbirth.
Video, please do subscribe All Media New York.